Hey YouTube, just wanted to show you how quick it can be to tune up a snare and how easily it can be to go from having no heads on it to, decently in tune, at least to the point where you want to fine tune it. A lot of people don't want to mess with their stuff because they're nervous they're just going to jack up all the tuning, but no need to be afraid. Follow on this video and just kind of see how I go. To start off, I'm going to go finger tight on all of these. You've seen this in other videos. I'm then going to take some sort of a drum key that has a thumb grip. Just going to go from there, get it tight. I'm trying to apply equal tension on all of the lugs. I don't want to get to a point where one side is tighter than the other side. I want everything to set evenly as we start cranking this thing. I always work with the resonant head first. I like to get that real tight, and then I go to the batter head and I play that decently loose in some of your opinions. I kind of call it a medium low. This is an 8x14 copper snare. We got tube lugs and die-cast hoops on it. It's a 10 lug construction, in case you're wondering. So I'll start off here. I'm just gonna go a quarter turn. I know you guys have seen this in plenty of other videos, but I just want to show you the whole process going pretty quick. See how long it takes. That way it'll give you a good idea of what you can do at home. From there, I'm gonna go a half turn. We're going all the way around. I do the, I guess it would be like a spiral star pattern. Some people get really picky with this stuff. Not me. As long as you are not going around the drum like this, as long as you're going across. So you can call it spiral pattern or star pattern. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm working away across the drum every time. I'm gonna do another half turn. That's getting this resonant head pretty tight here. So from there, another quarter turn, and then we're almost there on the resonant side. Then we have to account for the snare beds. The snare bed, the drum actually dips down here. And so we want to make sure that we get these two lugs tighter than these three. Same thing over here. These two will be tighter than these three. So nothing more on the ones off the snare beds, but I'm gonna give almost another half turn on the snare beds, maybe a third of a turn. And I've just found with experience that that's about where it needs to be. Let's give it a quick little listen. I'm not even tuning this. I'm not gonna hit it with the snare or with the Tunebot. I want to just get everything real tight. And with the way that I just did it, I know it's going to be close to in tune, if not perfect. There. Sounds good. From there, and that gives you a good idea of how tight this resonant head is when I'm tuning up my snares. From there, we want to make sure that the snare wires are aligned, that they're centered left to right and front to back. Make sure this is right in the center of the drum. I always work with the butt side first. No jokes, please. Over to the other side, strainer side or throw off side. I like to have this engaged first. So we're doing it upside down. So engaged is there, but see there's a lot of extra movement on this because it's not very tight yet. So I'm keeping this real loose. I'm gonna pull here and keep that up as I tighten this. I also like it not in the fully tight position. This is a trick radial 3-position throw. I like it in the middle position. I'm holding this piece up and I'm pulling the snare wires up, but I'm also pulling them tight at the same time. I have 2 other videos that show just kind of that process. make sure we're getting our snare wire on there properly with the trick throw. So there, the bottom side is good. Loosen this, tighten it, make sure I have, adequate tension on here. Okay, this batter head is still fully loose. We have it on there, but it hasn't even been finger tightened. So I'm gonna go around finger tight. You could do this with 2 drum keys at the same time if you want. I like to go across, I'm not sure why, but that's my method. Same thing, we're gonna go finger tight with the key. You can do this with the Evans key, or there's a Tama one. Maybe a DW2 that has a little finger thing on the top. Okay, from there, and give it about a 1/4 turn. Going all the way around. The reason I do this 1/4 turn is because you don't want to crank too much once you're past finger tight. You want to still try and move the tension up slowly. So on both sides, resonant side and batter side, I go a 1/4 turn to start. I'm going to give this a little bit more, maybe a 1/5, not quite another 1/4 turn, somewhere in there. And then I'm going to use the Tunebot to get it nicely in tune. When you do that, you want to make sure you put some sort of a cloth on the resonant side. That mutes the resonant side of the drum. That gives you a more accurate reading on the batter side. So I've got a couple that are at 234 and the others are at 244. Looks like I need more tension here. And a little bit less here. These are just small little adjustments. I'm not going crazy on it. I'm gonna push and kind of stretch out the drum head a little bit. Let's see it again. So we've got a couple that need to come up. And then we should be pretty close. I would then take this over to the kit and try and fine tune it. I'm gonna check the tension on the snare wire. Sounds pretty good already. Don't have to do too much. So, point being, you can make it pretty quickly if you just kind of go with the method and you work on it exactly the same. Of course, I'm tuning lots of snare drums every day at work. But if you go with that method, you can get pretty good results very quickly. So mess with that. From there, you can fine tune it, make it exactly what you want, bring it up, bring it down. But that's a good starting point to get you going. Thanks.